Fox shooters are nocturnal. Their prey is cunning, stationary, and they have the kit to shoot it. Partridge shooters are diurnal. They use shotguns and their quarry is fast-moving and comparatively dim. Here's what happens when a team of fox shooters goes partridge shooting.
I don't know, a completely different ball game, isn't it? Shooting a static target compared to shooting these flying birds. But I think most of us have shot game before, so we know what to expect.
You haven't seen anybody fitting thermal to their shotguns, have you?
No. I did think about bringing the thermal spotter to spot for Phil in front of him now, but a bit extreme.
The guns on this Derbyshire shoot on the edge of the Peak District between Chesterfield and Buxton are all here from the Fox Stoppers UK group on Facebook, which started small.
There was 6 lads that got a sort of little chat group on Facebook Messenger going between us, and we must have been going for like 6 months, chatting away on there most nights. And then sort of Matt Munro actually thought, why don't we start our own foxing page and let's sort of, try and get a good bunch of lads together. And from sort of there, it sort of, it grew day by day, and sort of, we're sort of, well over 4,000 members, which is fantastic, and it's great to see some members out with us today as well.
Initially, it was very small when I first joined it. It hadn't long been running. It was instantly, everybody was really easy going. There was, or still is, some really knowledgeable guys there that if anybody's got an issue, you can put a post on with whatever the problem might be, and there'll be somebody there that knows a lot more than you do that can point you in the right direction.
We start our shoot day with a minute's silence for a beater and picker-upper, Steve Birkinshaw, who was in his 80s and died recently of cancer. That over, shoot owner Steve Coupe gives the team talk to the guns. He puts down 2,000 pheasants and 1,700 partridges on 350 acres.
100 bird days. We don't want no more, you know what I mean? I run 8 days for syndicate, and then I sell 8 days. We have a good beaters day and probably a clean up day at the end. And it all started 28 years ago, when average bag were about 4 pheasants, 2 foxes and a partridge, and we've gone to, last year we shot 1,300 head. Roughly 650 pheasant, 650 partridges. Yeah. And it's just a good fun day out, that's all it is, you know what I mean?
The day was fixed by Fox Stoppers member Chris Daw. He's impressed by how far members of the group have travelled.
Some from Scotland, Dorset, Devon, Birmingham, all over the place really, so we needed an activity. Last year we met up and went clay shooting, so we thought we'd find a nice driven shoot somewhere that wasn't too expensive. I actually used to shoot down in the valley here when I was a teenager, so I know the area. So
this is where you shot your first pheasant?
It is, yeah. 1999 according to the game book that the keeper showed us this morning. The shoot wasn't on such a grand scale then, it was just a farmer's shoot, putting 300 birds down, DIY, and my dad used to be a syndicate member. I used to stand in front of him and miss him, and he'd wipe my eye behind me, and there's a good crack. There's a good team of guys, so hopefully we'll have a good day.
The partridges come at you like bullets. On a shoot like this, there are always going to be casualties.
So you didn't quite get that one, did you?
No, I might have plucked a couple of feathers out of its arse, but that was about it really, Charlie, unfortunately.
But you did?
Yeah, I was wiping Mr. Taylor's eyes for him there, so yeah.
That's founder of the group Phil Taylor, who is this week's turnip, while Scottish member Matt Munro, who has come all the way from Aberdeenshire for the day, is top banana. One of the best partridge shots here today is Mark Lewis, who is here from Wales.
We've all got together over the last couple of years, and we've all become good friends, and we try and get out regular, so it's really good. It's nice to get out and do something different, to be fair, because most of us are always fox shooting, so this is just something totally different, so it's great to all get together and have a bit of a banter and a few beers afterwards. So yeah, it's brilliant. It's one of the best things that Facebook has ever done, to be fair, is bring everybody together.
However, Facebook is not always the shooter's friend at the moment.
It's awkward really these days, because obviously there's no gun sales, there's no ammunition sales, but scopes and that have always been fine. They seem to be taking scopes down now, Facebook, which is, unfortunate. I suppose, yes, it is part of the gun, but it's, a scope, you don't need to have a license to buy or anything. It's a shame, if the hunting fraternity and shooting fraternity goes from Facebook, you know, they're going to lose a hell of a lot of members, sort of thing. Which, you know, I mean, it's crazy, really.
Now you may think it's all about the partridges, but make no mistake, the fox tally for the year is the big competition here. Adam Fuchs is a shepherd on a Dorset farm.
I shot my 60th on Thursday night. Yeah, everybody keeps it fairly close to their chest until we get near Christmas time, and then a bit of banter starts around it all, so it can be quite make it quite interesting towards the end for sure.
The bag in the end is 62 and everyone goes home happy. Fox Stoppers UK is a closed group on Facebook. If you want to apply to join, you will find the link in this film's description.